Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 13th to the 19th of November 2023. So we start off the week with the new moon at 20 degrees Scorpio, and this opens a 2-week window as the moon grows to full. So here we see the Sun, the Moon and Mars all together in Scorpio. And as we know, we're heading towards Sagittarius season, which requires us making a lot of space. With Scorpio and Sagittarius being the darkest months of the year, then it really feels like we can get deep into any of our blocks and limitations. Scorpio is opposite Taurus, so this could be blocks to receiving or deserving, blocking resources or access to self-love. So those are some themes that we can explore, especially when we know where Scorpio and Taurus are in our actual charts. Scorpio can attract drama to us of anything that we're repressing inside. So this is always a good opportunity to look at the motivation and what we're holding inside. If anything happens on the outside, see it as a messenger or a role play. Really be able to go in and see what we're holding on to, which is a block and limitation in itself. And this can be something all the way back to childhood. A long-held belief. Where we project onto others is another theme, rather than wanting to see what we're actually causing and attracting towards us. So those are the themes that are best tackled at the beginning of the week, as we have the Sun, Moon and Mars. That's got a very alchemical energy to it. Mars bringing the rocket fuel, Sun shining the light on, and the Moon being our inner subconscious world. And can we shine a light on and blast out anything that we realise has been holding us back or that we're holding on to that's not serving us. By the middle of the week, we have Mars and the Sun opposite Uranus. So if we spend the first 2 days of the week in reflection, going into our inner waters to explore bravely, then this opposition to Uranus can show us flash revelations and give us insights into not only what's been going on inside, but hopefully a wider vision as to how to realise and break free from some very old programs. Uranus can be a very quick energy, but it does require thinking outside the box. So if we're asking to be shown, and then with patience and observation, our minds are clear enough to receive those messages, then there might be some flash revelations and some escape doors opening to show us that we can once and for all let some old stories be released. Or even that we viewed things wrongly. Uranus can bring a different perspective, so something that we just thought out of habit, or this happened because of that. And Uranus can actually come in and show us a different perspective. Can realise where we've been perceiving things wrongly. And as I mentioned last week, a lot of our problems are caused by us taking things too personally. Uranus, the ruler of Aquarius, is a transpersonal planet. So do we have the opportunity in the middle of the week to shift our focus, view things from a different perspective, see that things weren't actually as we thought they were, and let go of that personal attachment? So a liberating and very energised couple of days in the middle of the week there, with Mars and the Sun opposite Uranus. Then by the 16th, 17th, Mars makes an exact conjunction with the Sun. So this means that they're acting together. And if we're working on a 1, 2, 3 here, and we've gone in deep with the Scorpio energy, stopped and received some fresh insights with the Uranus energy, then can we use Mars and the Sun together to purge and purify, create space and ignite the passion of our new selves? So very fiery and active combination there on the 16th and 17th, because we're heading towards Sagittarius season. It's been a very intense Scorpio month, but as Sagittarius comes in, it wants to clear the way. It's the sign with the furthest to expand as the Sun is reborn. It just wants broad horizons and no limits. And Mercury's already stepped into Sagittarius, giving us a taster of that big and bold energy to come. And as of next week, we'll be starting the first phase of the coming Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius. So it's always worth keeping your eyes open and your ears open as we approach a Mercury retrograde to see any themes that are coming up. Sagittarius is all about expanding the mind. Higher mind, bigger picture, courage for what you stand up for, creating space and embracing unlimited potential. So we can see here once again that the stars are actually working in a step-by-step guide. If we make the space at the beginning of the week, learn to view things differently so that we can let go on an even deeper level in the middle of the week and purge and reignite at the end of the week, then we're actually prepping for the coming Mercury retrograde and for the Sun's passage through Sagittarius to remove obstacles and clear the way and recenter in our heart's excitement to get ready to go on our new adventure. So if you'd like to see whether this is happening for you, I am available, zoehind7@gmail.com. You can have readings in person or online, coaching and courses with notes and videos included, or gift vouchers if you'd like to buy somebody the gift of a reading, as it lasts for such a long time. I record MP3 so you can listen back as many times as you like as events unfold and get new layers of information and inspiration. Post these videos on my YouTube channel, Zoe Astro, links on Instagram @ZoeHind7 and Facebook AstroZo. So a really active week here if we engage with the energies, go within and delete blocks, but mostly realise motivations for anything we're attracting to us from a very old program, the ability to delete that. Consciousness and awakening with Uranus, breaking the story, seeing not just the situation differently, but that causes us to have a higher view of self. Really delete the programs permanently. Then an active ignition with Mars and the Sun, full body healing, rejuvenation and energising in preparation for the month of Sagittarius and the coming Mercury retrograde. So wishing you a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week.